Alright, today is harvest day for the VermiBag Max with the African night crawlers in it. I will bring you back after the harvest is done. You can see the results of it. Alright, here's the harvest of the VermiBag Max. It is damp. Some parts were more damp than others. For the most part, well, like there was a spot that was dry. I guess the water didn't get down to it. But all in all, it looks pretty good. Just crumbles apart. It's not too damp, it's not too moist, or not too dry, except for what I mentioned before about the couple dry spots. What is this? Maybe that's an avocado pit that didn't get, that was down at the bottom when I first started the bag. Okay, so the part that I harvested, I just went up to the zipper. I haven't set the bag yet. I just wanted to bring you along here to see the and I don't see any worms. Which is a good thing, so that means the bag was deep enough, at the bottom where they all had moved up to the food. Let's see. And alright. So I'm pleased with this harvest. It's much better than the one I did last month, which was way too dry, because I'm still getting used to this system and how it needs more room, or needs more water, because I live in a very dry climate. And I'm just not used to that, because normally I have like the hungry bin, which is plastic. And of course the totes are plastic as well. So, but those are different beasts. Okay, anyway, you can see there's some, these were at the side, where you see the unprocessed newspaper or cardboard pieces. They were at the very bottom of the bag towards the side that didn't get wet very well. So it got kind of dried out. So even this large piece of newspaper, which it'll go back in the bin in the system. Okay, and it's not, I guess maybe I could have put a mortar tray underneath, but this is just a bus bin. So you can see I'm kind of messy with the dirt, so I just have to sweep it up. And what I do to reset the bag is I punch the side here. Let me demonstrate. I'm not strong enough where I can just push in the sides, so I just punch it. Until it fills up the bottom. Okay, well, I'm going to go on my punching spree and I'll be right back to finish with these worms and feeding them up. Check up on them. See you in a bit. Alright, now that this punching bag session is over and I've reset the bin, the VermiBag, let's see how they're doing here. I'm not sure how much of the bag level has dropped, because I didn't check it. I didn't look at it before I started harvesting. It's okay though. It does look like it's dropped. You can kind of see where it was wet here recently, so that's probably where it was. Alright, and there's no worms up at the top. They, poor things, they probably all dove down once I started punching the bag. You can see there's an eaten apple from last week. Just a bunch of bites on it. Here is one worm. Okay, let's see. Okay, apples, apples, apples. Couple worms here. Wish my camera would focus quicker. Okay. Alright. Let me check the center here. See if it's extra warm. See what's down here. Some broken down something. Who knows what it is. Worms. Young one without clitellum. Alright. So I see the worms throughout. And let me dig up the other side of the bag. See if I see anything other than apples. Some avocado skin with some worms in it. There's apples. There's quite a few apples in here. Looks like there was some watermelon right here. Don't know how much of that was in here last week, but it's gone. Just the skins are left. So skins of watermelon and apple. Since they still have quite a bit of apple left, I'm not going to feed them a whole lot. I'll give them some. Let me put some eggshell down first. I'm going to put double the amount since it helps with their grit as well as buffer, meaning helps to bring up some of the acidity level. And I mean, not that much, but I mean, not that much. Okay, so these obviously are going to take a while to break down. These, oh look what we have here, jalapeno. They're whole. They're not cut into, so that may take a little while for them to get into. We have some old tortillas. What is this? orange tangerine skins, watermelon. I have no idea what this is. Oh, yes I do. It is some of the old Pancit Bihon that I experimented on a while ago. I know they break it down, they do fine on it, so I'm not afraid to put it in here because it does have some meat in it. In fact, let me dig a little hole in here just in case. So that's in a little hole. So that's it for them. Like I said, it's not that much. It's probably not too exciting either for them to eat. Here's some worm chow. And moist bedding as normal. Put a little bit of their existing bedding on some of this stuff that's not covered all the way. Looks good. What do you think? They'll do fine. I'll put some coral calcium on here. Put a little bit more. And since it's still moist down here, I'm not going to add extra water. I will check during the week, as I normally do, to see if the bottom of the VermiBag is crunchy, meaning it's dry or not. It's been pretty good so far. Last week I didn't have to add any water at all, which is kind of cool. Alright, that's it for this time. Thank you for coming on this journey with me.